Okay, we're given f and g, and they appear to be inverses, and they want us to verify that if I compose these two, that they'll produce x, which is what we're expecting to see. So let me write this down, f of g of x. And I'm looking at g of x, and g of x is really 1 over 2x minus 1. And what does f do to it? Well, it's 1, 2 plus 2 times that. And, maybe I should just do that because writing it down probably not going to add much to the problem. And 2 times that would be 1 over x minus 2. What do you get there? Well, the 2's cancel, and you get 1 over x, which will just give you x. So verifiable, all right? Let's do the next one. And, you're saying, what am I doing over here? You're just doing g of f. And what's f? It's 1 over 2 plus 2x. All right? So just to remind you, g of x is equal to 1 over 2x minus 1. All right, so what does it do? It's 1 over twice that argument. I'll put that down for you. So it's 1 over twice the argument. What's the argument? Well, it looks crazy, doesn't it? It's 1 over 2 plus 2x, and then minus 1. All right, let's see if we can figure that out. And looking at it, be careful about this. The first fraction, complex fraction, we'd say it's 2 plus 2x over 2 minus 1. That's not so bad. What do you get? 1 plus x minus 1, which is expected, is x, and that's what we're expecting. Whereas I'm going to say that those first two are pretty simple. Let me erase this business over here. I'm done with that. Just verification. All the work is written down for you as well. And let me do g prime now. All right? So g prime, and again, I'm going to write this over here. G of x is, again, 1 over 2x minus 1. I can write it a little differently. I can write it as 1/2 x to the minus 1 minus 1. So g prime, let's take a look at that. That's going to be minus 1/2 x to the minus 2, which is minus 1 over 2x squared. All right, let's take a look at the k. And I'm seeing that right over here. All right, so we just verified that. All right, let's do the next thing. A little more complicated, isn't it? And what am I expecting? I'm expecting a result. And the result I'm expecting is what I just got. So let's put this down and see if we can do that. For me to do it, though, I got to find out what f prime is. And this is f over here. So maybe I should write f down first, and then take its derivative. And what's f going to be? F of x is actually 2 plus 2x to the minus 1. And I think taking that guy's derivative is not so bad. Minus 1, 2 plus 2x, minus 2 times 2. I'm write this over here. Minus 2 over 2 plus 2x quantity squared. I think I'm going to simplify a tiny little bit. So it's going to be, minus 2. And if I factor out 2 from 2 plus 2x, I get 1. Maybe I'm not going to simplify it. I don't really think it's going to add that much to the problem if I simplify it. Anyway, this is, I didn't write it down, though. I started talking, but I didn't write down what I was doing. This is f prime. Sorry about that. I start talking and forget to write down what I said I was doing, which is taking its derivative. All right? So what do you do now? Oh, you know what? I didn't finish it off. Sorry about that. My talking got in the way of finishing it off. And let me see what I was going to do there. Oh, no, I think I'm okay. So what I'm going to do over here is write this down. So it's going to be equal 1 over f prime. And what's g of x? Well, let me remind you. I think we're looking at g of x, and this is g of x over here. And g of x is 1 over 2x minus 1. All right, write that down. Now, someone says, I wonder what f prime does to that. Well, let's write that down. 1. This is f prime over here. Let me write that down. So what do you get? You get minus 2. Right, that's what I see on top. And then I see this, let's see, 2 plus 2 times the argument. And this is the argument again. So that's going to be, let's see, 1 over x. Again, I'm doing 2 times the argument minus 2. All right, and what do you do with that? You square it. Whoops. Let's keep moving along. And what do you get there? I'll take a look. You get 1. This would be minus 2. And if you look at this thing over here, it looks pretty simple. It's just simply 1 over x squared now. All right, it looks complicated though, isn't it? So let's take a look at that. And I'm just going to simplify this guy over here. And that's going to be 1 over minus 2x squared. Right, this is a major fraction bar there. Multiply top mod by x squared. And what does that give you? Well, as expected, minus 1 over 2x squared. All right, we're getting that. Let's just make sure that's what over here, and we're good to go. Thank you.